Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people, now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
At what point did they understand they'd fled? When did that piece of information come to light?
Henry,
are you serious?
I need to have a word with you.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch on the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
You can't see anything. Apparently he posted extra guards to the battlements. I can see one. I can't see anything out there at all, because you can't even just see over the wall. And now Chad's texting me while I'm streaming, asking how the game I'm currently streaming is going. Always good. I'll put that torch back on, although it does ruin your night vision, which is actually a nice feature. So were you?
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
You have to wait for something to skip time, press T. Outload tiredness and hunger grow even during time skip. This guy have to say.
Good health to you.
Oh, he sounds happy.
What do you think about the flight of the Skalitz folk?
I'd say Sir Rodzik is a fine lord. He made the most of the situation and saved his subjects. You don't see that very often.
He was lucky that big storm came.
But that's just it. Something happens by chance and you turn it to your advantage. There's not many capable of thinking so fast. Hey!
See anything out this way? Fields. Just checking in case there's anything obvious like torches in the distance that I'm meant to be spotting before I go push the rest button. What?
Jesus. We're gonna hit them like scallops.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scallops and killed my parents. Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratsig Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzic of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzic is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratsig Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzic Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
I'm wondering who some of these faces for characters are based off of, because I'm sure I recognize some of them as actors from various things.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Only the odd couple, but the people I think they remind me of are not major players enough for it to be unlikely that they would be involved in a project of this size. Robard, get a horse, bury your loved ones. I love how the horse is optional, though.
God be with you.
What do you know about the Cumans?
Where did these humans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Sigismund after.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair, him and Wenceslas's cousin Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
Because the lords there could have risen against him with their armies and stopped his conquest of the Bohemian territories?
That's part of it. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
So this is one of the bugs that people have been complaining about. Just random NPCs stuck in conversations with you.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
So Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
So Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
What was that? Get out of the castle. Right, well, we won't leap over the wall, because that sounds like a bad plan. Combat arena. Someone I can train with.
I suppose.
Did you see Vashik at the market the other day?
Why? He was looking.
Doesn't look like it. Except, oh, maybe. Train with him? No. He's just standing there to be annoying. Yeah, I'm guessing we can't get out there.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Okay, never mind.
Never mind.
I'll find some other way out. Ooh, trader. I think. Be in there. I'll talk to this guy though.
My respects to you.
Ah, that is the trader.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
What's he sell? Lockpicks, treasure map? Nothing of particular interest. I got to sell. Not a huge amount. Never mind then.
Did you see them horrible foreign soldiers? Them with the strange clothes.
Good day to you.
Let's just see if they talk about a different trader.
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Hungry, are you? You should go and see the cook. She's good-hearted, especially if you come with some coin. For anything else, you should see a fellow called Votava. Folk aren't too fond of him, because he's as surly as a wet cat. But he can get you just about anything. I saw him by the granary. You'll recognize him easy. He looks like he's never had a decent meal in his life.
Do I think I can get down there is the question. Even if I do, that looks like a guard. There's no sign of my horse. Deal. Ah, that one might be mine. Yeah, one of those is mine. Hmm. Hi, random guard. Get out of the way. Now. Oh, 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 oh. Where am I going? Ravonna's that way. Skallets. Ah, I can't fast travel from that location. Okay. West.
there.
Uh-oh.
Got you.
What?
Jesus, you gave me the runaround.
Let me go, for Christ's sake. I have to bury my parents.
You're going nowhere. Except back inside.
If
Right.
I don't bury them now, they'll be ripped to pieces by jackdaws and scattered
Oh, it worked.
over unhallowed ground. And I'm stuck here, a stone's throw away.
All right, shove me. I'll pretend you caught me off guard and I fell over. I'll deal with the others. You just get out of here on the double.
Charge! Not being chased. Slow it down a bit. Round the peasant. Nope. Force E. Wouldn't control. Like a quarry. Quite cool. Uh-oh.
You'll have to wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own. Looks like they've already gone.
Somebody's going to be there. Alright, what am I doing? Find your parents. Really? It's making me go from there? Who or what is that? That looks like someone's hanging, actually.
Oh, God.
Fish trap. I'll have some trout. And we'll eat it, because if it's stolen, then more likely to get me in trouble than anything else. Oh, you have to cut it and cook it and all sorts of things. Okay, never mind. Probably shouldn't run down the road, but I want to see if there's anything to loot. Well, that I will take, because those you can probably eat right now. An axe and a pretzel. Wonderful mix.
Sweet Jesus. It's the charcoal burner.
Wagon wheel on a stick.
Hey!
Don't yell at random people.
Why would anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
Not sure I want to go investigate the person that ran that way. I think that was them disappearing off up the hill, though. Quick check of the buildings. Well, I think I'm covered for food. Aha, wash yourself. Much cleaner. Now we know where to do that. Don't have a lockpick, so I don't know how to lockpick.